Hi guys, today we're going to be talking about the moon and whether or not it affects our behaviors. So this is a video that there's a certain friend of mine now that wanted to know if the moon affects our behaviors or not and what the true facts are. So I did my research, and because I also use the moon a lot in my practice, I also came across a lot of information that is now extremely helpful for me, and now I understand why I do a lot of things. So I just thought I'd take a quick minute and record this video as a response, and hopefully that answers a lot of other people like myself who had no idea why they used the moon. So I have a couple of notes here. So if you see me looking away, it's because I'm trying to tell the truth and not lie about some facts. All right, so you all know that we're made up of exactly something like 75% of water. And so what happens whenever the full moon comes out scientifically is that there's tides that are created in all water bodies. No matter how small, all water bodies are affected whenever the full moon comes around. And what happens is that it creates a bit of a disharmony. You know what tides are? Like regular tides. This is nothing special. This is a regular tides. So what happens is that there's a bit of a disharmony and all these waves are created. So exactly at this time, what is also happening is that the sun and the moon and the earth, sun, moon, earth, exactly, are sort of in a diagonal, and then there's created this gravitational pull. So the sea sort of moves away from the lake because of this gravitational force. It sort of moves away from the moon. And so you sort of wonder if all of this water activity affects us as well, because we're mostly made up of water. And if you're in astrology, you realize that the moon is a feminine planet, and this is the planet that has to do with our emotions and everything that has to do with how we accept situations, how we look at things, just like, like emotions and stuff. This is what the moon is known for in astrology. So in history, it has been noticed that people that had dyslexia and seizures usually seemed to have more of these problems whenever the full moon was coming around. This is also paired up with injured like pet injured pets and a lot of other things. Some of them, of course, are just myths, but however, these are some of the things that have happened. And if you were like a vampire movie druggie like I was, you would know that there's those werewolves and their connection with how the moon would change their appearance and all of these things. So the word Luna is also the name of my cat. Luna means moon, but it is also borrowed from Greek and to create the word lunatic. And this was, oh my god, I'm trying to not keep repeating the same words. I'm such a writer. So the word lunatic also was created as a term that would describe everyone that was affected by the moon. But of course, as history goes, this word was mostly used for anyone that seemed crazy and all of those things. And this craziness is something that was in connection with the moon originally. And then we also all know about the connection of the moon and women. The first thing is that all our cycles, that's the moon and women, our cycles are both for 28 days. Is that? Yeah, 28 days in length. And so you wonder if there's like a serial special connection that is there between women and the moon. In my language, which is Shona, whenever a woman is in the menstrual cycle, we term this as kuenda kumwezi, which is going to the moon. And I actually think that's really cool. So also, when women are in their menstrual cycle, there's a lot of behavioral changes and moods and PMSing, all of those things. So because of that whole 75% thing, by the way, these behavioral changes are not the only thing. Women are not the only ones that are affected by this. It's a lot of people, because some of these people that have seizures were men. It's not, it's about all of us as humanity. But another cool fact that I came across that I want to mention really quickly is that in tribal America, whenever women went on their menstrual cycle, they were accommodated in a place that was called the Moon Lodge. And when they were here, they were supposed to rest, they were supposed to meditate, they were supposed to enjoy themselves and not do anything like doing dishes or cleaning the house or cooking. All they had to do was to essentially just rest and be in harmony with nature. And this is something that is encouraged. I'm going to do a different video on how you can be in sync with the cycles of the moon, so that you can PMS better and just be like a bit of a normal human being. This is not just going to be for women, by the way. So I think this lodge was wonderful, because we all really need a break when we're PMSing, when we're having our menstrual period. I think we all really need a moon lodge somewhere. So yeah, if you're also familiar with astrology, you know that the moon is in connection with how we feel, our emotions, and how we respond to situations, relationships, and all of these things. And it's a feminine planet. So, all of these correspondences sort of make you wonder if, there is a strong connection between us humans and the moon. And since we're all natural beings, I think whenever the full moon does come around, we need to have done certain things for us to move in sync with it, because for most of the time we're sort of going against these waves. Naturally, we're going against the waves because we're moving away from the moon. So I came across a chart that I also shared with this lady, that of the things that you can do so that you feel better in sync, and your behavior and your moods are not, just simply all over the place. So yeah, this is all the stuff that I wanted to share about the moon. I'm gonna do a separate video. If it can't wait for you, let me know and I'll give you the chart right now. So yeah, this is the connection that we have with the moon, and it is my hope that we all learn to move away from the rush that is in the city, and remember that we're truly a part of the earth, and we would not be affected by things such as the full moon or the new moon or anything like that if it were not a message. And with the full moon, after that comes the new moon, and this is the beginning of a new cycle. And actually, for all the women, I think you should set aside, whenever you get into your cycle, I think you should set aside, if you can, just 1 day of rest. Just 1 day of rest, and then do whatever it is that makes you feel relaxed. For me, it's my grounding, it's me getting into nature, it's me just becoming one with myself and connecting with the planet, connecting with Mother Earth, and just being in my element. And I really hope this for everyone, and I hope this has been a very insightful video. It has been super insightful for me to get to this point where I can record it and I know all of this information. So yeah, this is what it is. This is the information about the moon. There's so much more that is connected with this that I might not have covered, and if you know anything else, I'd love to hear about it, and we can all learn about this wonderful planet that we're on, and the connection that we have with it, and whatnot and whatnot and whatnot, and on and on. So yeah, see you in the next video, where I am going to be talking about how we can be in sync with the moon and the cycles, and just gel together. All right, so see you in the next one. Bye.